capitalization method. Okay, in the books it is like as I told you, the methods are divided into 3 only, but I have divided into 5. Okay, one is the average profit method. As per the book, if I go with average profit method, we have simple average and weighted average. Second method as per the book is super profit, and third method as per the book is capitalization. But because I know, like in average method we have 2 methods, so a child needs to know कि हाँ वहाँ पे 2 method हैं. So that's why I just keep on telling you there are 5 methods. Okay. In the same way, under capitalization method also we have 2 methods. One is capitalization of average profit method, and second is capitalization of super profit method. Okay, there are 2 such methods. Capitalization of average profit method. So what are we supposed to do over there? Okay, we need to capitalize the average profit. Now, capitalize the average profit का मतलब क्या होता है कि based on the average profit, we are trying to find the capital employed. Based on the average profit, we are trying to find the capital employed, which we call it as capitalized value of average profit. This is the first thing I would like to have, right? So capitalized value of average profit, the formula you can see there, that is average profit to be divided by rate of return into 100. Right? I repeat, what is capitalized value of average profit? With the help of this formula, I am trying to find out the capital employed based on the average profit. Otherwise, what we normally do is, based on capital employed, we find the normal profit. But यहाँ पर reverse case है. So based on average profit, I have to calculate the capitalized value, and that is nothing but the capital employed, right? So what should be the capital employed? That is what we come to know based on the average profit over here. And then we need to have the comparison of this capitalized value and the actual capital employed. Actual capital employed is the information given to us, right? Itna assets hai, itna liabilities hai, so that is actual capital employed. And we have calculated the capitalized value based on the average profit. So I need to compare the two. And the comparison of the two will be goodwill. It can't be negative, right? It can be 0 or some positive value. So if the answer comes as negative, we will write it because goodwill as 0. No goodwill is there, right? And over here, it is capitalization of super profit method. यहाँ पर बहुत सिंपल है. सुपर प्रॉफिट मेथड के पहले 4 स्टेप्स एज इट इज करेंगे. क्या स्टेप्स हैं? कैपिटल एम्प्लॉयड, नॉर्मल प्रॉफिट, average profit, super profit, right? Once we are done with that part, the 5th step is to calculate the goodwill, and directly goodwill आएगा यहाँ पर, and goodwill is equal to super profit upon the normal rate of return into 100, correct? So it is under capitalization method we have 2 different methods. Capitalization of average profit method, wherein like we compare the capitalized value with capital employed to get the goodwill. And under super profit method, capitalization of super profit method, we just capitalize the super profit and calculate goodwill, right? And yes, most importantly, you have to take care that the goodwill calculated by either of the 2 methods, capitalization method, okay, answer will be same, okay? जैसे capitalization of average profit method किया है, तो answer is 1 lakh. So under super profit method also, it should be 1 lakh only. These are the 2 last methods for calculation of goodwill. Okay, let us then go through the sums. Under capitalization method, the first sum, question number 16, can be seen. The total assets of the firm are rupees 4,20,000. The liabilities of the firm is rupees 2,20,000. So with the help of assets and liabilities, capital employed can be calculated. Normal rate of return in this class of business is 10%. The firm earned a profit of 32,000. Calculate value of goodwill by capitalization method. Now when nothing is mentioned, which capitalization method, super profit method or average profit method, it is totally up to us. Whichever way you are comfortable with, you do it, right? Now, what are the basic steps required for super profit method? Let us do that first of all. We all know that is capital employed is required. Capital employed is the assets minus liabilities, right? So let us have it over there. Capital employed, this is what is a basic working I need to have, right? The assets can be seen as rupees 4,20,000 minus liabilities as 2,20,000. So the difference is rupees 2 lakh. Okay, so that is capital employed. The second step for super profit method I'm talking about, I need to have a normal profit. Okay, if I don't write the formula again, so I know like that is basically 2 lakh ka, the rate of earning is 10%. So 2 lakh ka 10% will be 20,000. Third is to have average profit. As I told you, the first 4 steps will remain same as we were doing it for super profit method, right? Average profit given to us is 32,000. Fourth step is to have super profit. Super profit will be equal to average minus normal. I'm not writing the formula again. So average can be seen as 32,000 minus normal profit is 20,000. Okay, so 32 minus 20 is 12. Okay, so ये basic working तो मुझे चाहिए होगा for capitalization of super profit method. Okay, now let us calculate the goodwill over here. Goodwill under, you can see that under super profit method we are writing over there. So goodwill will be equal to super profit. Let me write the formula. Yes, goodwill is equal to super profit upon the normal rate of return. I have a practice of writing this as ROR and into 100. So let us take the goodwill from here now. Okay, goodwill will be equal to super profit has come to rupees 12,000 to be divided by 10% is the normal rate of return and into 100. Yes, it's very easy to calculate, that is 1,20,000. Okay, so this is how we are done with the calculation of goodwill under capitalization of super profit method. Correct. Now the second method for capitalization, I have to do this sum by both the methods just to ensure that the answer will be same as per both the methods, right? And then in any other sum, if the method is not specified, you can do it by your own, right? Okay. Now, what all amounts are required over here for capitalization of average profit method? I need to have the capital employed. I already have that. I need to have the average profit. That is also there with me. I need to have the normal rate of return. That is also there with me. So finally, like यहाँ पर first step रहेगा, that is to have capitalized value of average profit. As I told you, we need to capitalize the average profit, right? The formula was the average profit, right, to be divided by rate of return, normal rate of return into 100. Okay, so let us apply this. CVAP. Okay, the abbreviation can be used for solving the sums, but not in the board exams, right? Capitalized value of average profit is equal to average profit. We can see that, okay, average profit was 32,000, correct, to be divided by the rate of return, that's 10%, into 100. Okay, so that will be equal to, again, it's very easy to calculate, that is 3,20,000. So we have capitalized value of average profit as 3,20,000. Capital employed, we all know that is 2 lakh rupees. So over here, I can apply the formula for goodwill, right? Goodwill is equal to, formula was capitalized value of average profit minus capital employed. Okay, capitalized value of average profit minus capital employed, right? So the capitalized value calculated is rupees 3,20,000, right? Minus capital employed can be seen as rupees 2 lakh. On the left hand side, we already have calculated earlier. So the difference is 1,20,000, correct? So this is how the goodwill calculated. Okay, you can see that this is 1,20,000 over here. And earlier also when we calculated with the help of the super profit method, it was 1,20,000. So under capitalization method, any method applied, the answer has to come same, right? What all basic things are required under super profit method? The first 4 steps you can see on the left hand side of the screen, right? And then it was very simple for super profit method. To capitalize करना है तो super profit divided by normal rate of return into 100. And when you talk about the capitalization of average profit method, I need to have capital employed with me. I need to have average profit with me. Both were there. Then capitalized value of average profit. Okay, how do we get this? Average profit has to be capitalized. So जब capitalize करना है तो you need to divide by rate of return and into 100, right? In both the cases, it is the same. So average profit divided by rate of return into 100, that will give us a capitalized value of average profit, and then difference of the two values, the capitalized value and the capital employed, that will give us goodwill. Next one. A firm had employed 4 lakh rupees as capital and earned profits of 75,000, including 15,000 received as insurance claim. Now, insurance claim is not a normal income for the business, right? So that is abnormal income, and being abnormal income, I will have to deduct this. The money could be invested. Now, this is a statement for which I have done the sum. The money could be invested in a bank for 3 years at the rate of 10% per annum. Okay, मतलब वो fixed deposit रखा बैंक में तो 10% interest वहाँ से मिलेगा. That's fine. Now, but we are into the business. So business में क्या बता रहे हैं वो? Considering 2% as fair compensation for risk involved in the firm, right? Calculate goodwill of the firm on the basis of the capitalization method, right? Now, this 2% is the fair return for the risk involved in the business. 10% तो fixed deposit से मिल ही रहा है, लेकिन अगर business में पैसा invest करते हैं तो 2% can be considered as an extra return that can be earned, right? So basically, the rate of return over here in this sum will be 12%. 10% नहीं ले सकते, 2% नहीं ले सकते. 10% is for fixed deposit, 2% is just for the extra risks that we take in the business, right? So that's the return for the risk taken. So 10 to milli rata plus 2, okay, that will be 12%. So this is the reason why I have selected this sum for you people, right? Otherwise, all the steps are same. Okay, so let us write the capital employed first of all. Okay, as I told you, we should be aware of all the basic steps, right? First step is capital employed. Though we have it, right? But still, I always like to write it over there. After capital employed, it's normal profit. Okay, the normal profit is equal to 12% is the rate of return that I'm going to calculate. So 4 lakh into 12 by 100. Yes, so that will be equal to 48,000. Let us have the average profit. Average profit or actual profit. How much is that given? That is 75,000. 75,000 minus 15,000 as the abnormal income, right? So 75 minus 15 will be 60,000. So super profit will be equal to average minus normal. Normal is 48,000. So 60 minus 48 is 12,000, right? So this is what is the basic information I should have before I go with the capitalization method. Let us have this capitalization of super profit method first of all. So goodwill will be equal to super profit, okay, that can be seen as 12,000 to be divided by the rate of return. Rate of return, now we are going to take 12%. So 12,000 divided by 12%, 12 into 100, right? So that will be equal to 1 lakh, right? And then capitalization of average profit method. Over here, again, I need to work on the 2 steps over here. One is capitalized value of average profit. Okay, that will be equal to, we need to capitalize the average profit. Average profit can be seen as 60,000 to be divided by 12%, right? And then into 100. Okay, so that will be 5 lakh rupees, right? And then goodwill. Goodwill is equal to, let me write the formula as I've been using the abbreviations, capitalized value of average profit minus capital employed, right? So let us place the values over here. Goodwill will be equal to, capitalized value can be seen as rupees 5 lakh and capital employed can be seen as rupees 4 lakh, right? So the difference is rupees 1 lakh. Okay, you can see that the value of goodwill remains same. This is 1 lakh and this is also 1 lakh. Okay,